everyone, back for another vlog. I haven't vlogged in the longest time, but I've come out with David today. Guess where we're going? We're gonna go to Harrods, have a walk around. Reason why I wanted to go there, the new collection is out from Dior, and it looks really nice and I want to have a look at it. So let's go. The car park. I know some of you like seeing the houses in London, so there's a quick view of them there. And we're going to walk out through. I've brought my coat, and actually I don't think I need it today. It's quite mild. We've just arrived at Dior, and we're going to go now and see if we can find Enrique. I'm in, and I'm just waiting for Enrique because the new collection isn't actually out on display, but it's in the back, and I thought it was going to be, sometimes when the collections come in but they're in the back, you're not allowed to see them, you're not allowed to buy them. All you can do is look at pictures. And I asked him and he's like, yes, I can go and find you pieces. So we've been through the pictures and I've picked about 5 outfits, and I'm so excited to see this collection because for me, Dior's been not my personal style or my personal taste for about 2 years now, and this collection is the first collection where I look at it and I think this is me. To show you some of this while Enrique has gone to find the items. These are items from the new collection, and the jacket matches the skirt. I love this. Enrique, Dior bag. So these are 2 things from the new collection. Oh, I love this. This is gorgeous. Yeah, we can try that. I like this. The lace underneath.
As well, gorgeous. Then we have this one, which is a bit longer, but
this is nice. This could work though, with the length of it kind of thing.
Absolutely.
I'm in the fitting room, and all of the stuff, Enrique's found all of the stuff except for one jumper, because I don't think the jumper, they've had it in yet. But I'm going to try on these clothes. So I have this jumper with this pair of shorts, which you wear under the skirt, so that if you're tall, you're kind of safe there. And then I've got then I've got 2 pairs of trousers. The only thing is they didn't have my size, so the black pair's too small, the cream pair's too big, but hopefully I'll be able to figure out if I even like it. This skirt, which I love, matching jacket, which, to be honest, if you just like the jacket, that also comes in cream. You can just get the jacket on its own. And then there's this skirt here. There's 2 that are made out of this like grey wool, and hopefully is this focusing? Each skirt has got a lace trim, and the lace is underneath the inside edge. This is the 34. It actually fits. It comes with a belt, which looks like that. And then there's sort of like a cigarette cut trouser. They're quite a nice trouser actually. They're very comfortable. And I like that they're quite relaxed looking. Here is the next outfit. This is the skirt with this jumper, and the jumper's got like 3 buttons on it there, just so you can see. And I'm wearing it with my trainers because, to be honest, that's probably how I would wear it. Or I would wear it with, I've got Dior boots that are like biker boots that I probably wear. I don't know why everything looks really pale on this camera right now. I think it's the lighting, but it's navy blue, it's dark. Yeah. See that colour there? That is the reality.
To be honest, I don't mind being like a little kid or two. It's been very good.
I like the jumper. This is nice. Let me focus.
I'm after when.
Now what I'm going to do is, Enrique was saying, so these are part of the new collection as well, and they are a legging, but they're quite a thick legging, so they don't look like you're going cycling or anything. And apparently you meant to wear these under the skirts, so it kind of gives it like an edginess. So I'm going to try that now. It literally does. It's not working. It does look like I'm going to play sports, and I know the shoes don't help. I've just put them on so that I can get a sense of that. But yeah, no, I think it's a no.
No.
But I'll try on the next skirt. This I much prefer. This is the short version with the lace underneath, and I prefer it. I think the navy blue's lovely, but on me I feel, and these shoes aren't helping, but on me I feel as though I look like I'm going to play sport. It's these shoes that are doing it. I need a pair of Dior pumps to wear like that. But I'm not going to wear these shoes with it anyway. I'm going to wear biker boots, so I might as well just show you the top half, how that's looking. Okay, we've swapped the shoes out for a heel, and I think it does look better. It does look better. I'm not fit. I want the jacket to work, but I don't love it. But I do love the skirt, and with black tights on and my boots, I think it will feel less short. I'm going to try on the longer one though, and just make sure that I'm happy. I think the longer one's going to be quite a bit longer, isn't it? This is the longer one. It's too big, but I think if it fitted, I don't know. How do I feel about that? It's actually quite nice. And this has also got the lace trim underneath. It's more mature. I don't love it. I can't see myself wearing this. The other one looks short, but when I've got my flats on and I've got on my black tights, I think it's going to be fine.
But also the pleats of the other one, it's
more, yeah.
It's more view.
It is.
Yeah.
Very good, Josephine.
Enrique.
There we go, I know. Oh, yes.
Here we have Enrique, who you've seen before. Enrique, do you want to say, I like this new look, by the way. I love the jacket.
Hi Sophie, thank you so much. Yeah, so this is all
Can we show it close
ready
up?
to wear. Yes, of course.
I love it.
You have the heart here as
Oh,
well.
that's so nice.
And you have this jacket which is a
And
bit
the trousers,
more cropped.
the
You have the
shoes.
shoes which are really nice as well. So I like this. It's your ready to wear, but I like it because it's a contemporary touch to something a bit more formal, but still casual and modern.
This is new out, isn't it? So for any of the guys watching, if you like this look,
Yes.
Enrique is your man.
But the trousers, there's no more.
There are no more. I love this. So, anything you want to say to people?
I just want to say that we have the new collection out.
Yeah.
And I had so much fun shopping with you.
Thank you.
Sophie, as usual. And you did amazing, you have amazing pieces, and there's more to come.
Yes, cannot wait. Might have a look in Chanel. There's a little queue at the moment though, so I don't know if I'll bother, but worth a try. So I thought I'd try on some knitwear, and there's this zip hoodie here. This is like a combination of a sweater and a jumper. That's there. And then my favourite one is this, but this is, and she did say to me it's too big, but I thought, well, I'll try it anyway. Let me adjust the exposure on this so you can see. It's actually got pink in it. It's got like pink going through here. And then finally, this one. I think this one's quite old out actually. I think this is like an old collection. Yeah, this is okay. On camera it looks really washed out, but actually in real life it's beige. Quite a beige colour. Right, so this one, and it's bigger than what it should look. It should look quite fitted. Hang on a minute, let me show you how it should look. Should look quite fitted, more like that, which would be amazing. But yeah, just, I mean, if you wanted to wear something that's like oversized, I think that would be okay, but I don't really like it on me, not for the money anyway. Needs to fit for the money. And then this one, this is 2280, which is that one that's like too big, annoyingly. Fitting so far, this fits the best, but do you know what, for me that logo is way too big. What do you think about it? I know that logo's big, but this one is like 3 times the size of it, but it's nice. But I've got to say I don't like it enough to spend the money, because it's nearly 3,000. This one's like 2,800. And then this is huge. This is the only size they had of this. So yeah, this I don't really like the pattern anyway, but I thought, oh, I'll try it on. But yeah, it's major. So see, this should fit more like that, and it's got pockets on the front. And then this one, this is a cardigan, but I'm not even going to try this on because this is too big as well. And this one, it just FYI, is £3,010. Hope you enjoyed that. Wanted to come back and do a haul and show you what I ended up buying in the end. You saw a lot of stuff that I tried on earlier, and I haven't edited that video back yet, but I've got a feeling that because I tried things on with white sneakers in the beginning part before Enrique thought, actually, let's go and get some actual heels here. I feel like that first outfit looked like I was at school and I was going to play netball. That's how I feel that first outfit looked. So the skirt, I think that first skirt was not for me at all, and actually Enrique said to me, like, don't go for that. And he also said as well, don't go for the shorts, because when I tried those on, they didn't really work with the outfit. Anyway, I did end up buying some items, and can I just say, for any of you watching who are into Dior have got it back. For me personally, I haven't really felt Dior's vibe since COVID started. Before then, I was a Dior addict, as you know. I couldn't stop buying from there. I loved it. I loved all their ready-to-wear and their bags. And then COVID hit and it all changed. They sort of moved towards pajamas and loungewear sets, which I get, and then when they did start coming out with some of the regular collections, they just didn't feel very Dior to me. And yeah, so they're back. So any of you who feel the same, who kind of drifted away from Dior, this new collection out is really it. And they've also got new bags coming out, which are so new they weren't even in the boutique when I was there. So keep an eye out, because the collection's just starting to come out now, and most of the stuff I wanted had already sold out. So I have 2 big bagfuls of stuff, and I will start with the thing in this smaller bag first, which is something that you've actually seen if you saw that video, and it's this oblique belt. The reason why I've got another one is because the last one, when I tried it on over quite a thick coat, and then when I got home and I tried it on over the kind of thing that I would actually wear it with, it was too big. Everything's in here, and they also gave me a free gift, and I will show you the free gift at the end. I don't actually know what it is, I haven't opened it yet, but here is the dust bag that all of the stuff arrives in. And I purchased a skirt and the pair of trousers that you saw, and I'm going to stand back now and show you how they both look, because when I tried them on, I don't think I did them justice, and they're really nice. So here is the first way that I would wear it. When I was in the shop, I didn't have tights on, and you saw how that looked, but in my mind I was always going to wear like almost translucent 20 denier tights. That's what I've got on here, and I'm wearing the Dior heels that I bought for a discount at Bicester Village. I got these for £444, down from about, how much were they? About nearly £700, so I'm happy with that. And I'm wearing with it my saddle bag. Now the other way that I thought I'm going to wear it is with a leather jacket, even though it's boiling in this room and I don't want to put this on, but I'll show you. And then this is the second way, and I can't see, does it look good? Let me look in the mirror. Yeah, this kind of works, I like this. Leather jacket, I've got on a t-shirt with it. And to be honest, in British summertime, this is the kind of thing that I would end up wearing, because rarely does it really get very hot, except for today. But yeah, this is the second outfit, and the skirt I got is the one that has lace under it. So it's got a layer of lace. Yeah, and that's it. And then these are the trousers, and I've just tucked this t-shirt into the top of them. So my plan would be to wear, I've got quite a few cropped off jumpers that stop about there. So my plan in, like, as it gets colder, is to wear those. But they've got a really high, tightly fitted waist on them. And I think they're quite flattering. Well, I think so anyway. They've got pockets there. These are wool, and I would wear them like this with sneakers. I don't really wear, does anyone really wear heels so much these days? I used to wear them loads before COVID, and then when COVID hit, I got used to wearing flats all the time. Now I can't be bothered to wear them. So yeah, this would be how I would wear them. Oh, I like these. Let me look in the mirror. And they come with a belt as well. So these are new collection as well. You can also get them in cream. They didn't have the cream in my size, although I know I'm going to wear this colour a lot more. So to be honest, it suited me. It didn't really matter for me that they didn't have my size. This is the gift that Dior gave me, and it's a box, and let's open it and see what's in it. Oh, it contains, this looks like a Dior magazine. I think it is. Let's lift that out. This is, oh, I love these as coffee table books. They're so beautiful. And then they told me there's something under it. Oh, this looks like a notebook. It's a notebook. These are literally about £45 to £50, and I wasn't expecting that. That's so lovely. So that is that is that. Now I'm going to read out, you know how I do these mail times, and for any of you who are new or who haven't watched these types of videos before, this is where, and it's been going on years, but you guys write to me. And if you want to write to me, you can email me. This is my email address. You write to me, I read out your letters. If you don't want your letter read out though, that's fine. I have lots of you who don't want your stuff read out, and so just write in your email that you don't want it read out. But I've got two here where you do. And the first is from Simi, and you've said, "Dear Sophie, I trust you, David and yours are all keeping well. I hope you don't mind me emailing you. I was recommended your YouTube video by a friend and I've been binge watching your content. There is so much value from not only you but just also your followers too." And I've heard this loads of you who write to me have said that when it comes to the community here, everyone is lovely, and the benefit is to that, it means that for you guys who watch, you can write what you like. You know, I always say here, if you've got a critical opinion, if you watch a video of mine and you disagree with anything, I want you to be able to feel like you can actually voice your opinion. And I think when the comments are as friendly as they always are, it's a more welcoming place. So I thank all of you, actually, all of you who write, because you're lovely. And I genuinely love all of you. I was actually telling David that the other day. We went for a walk and I was talking about all of you. And I just said, I feel it's really weird, but I feel like I love everyone who watches. Everyone's so lovely. So thank you. Simi goes on to say, "I find your content very refreshing, honest, and to the point. I love it. Also, if I'm going to learn how to knit again, you've inspired me not to give up. My scarves never look nice, so I always ended up pulling on the yarn and then starting over." Yes, so in COVID, I learned how to knit. It sounds like a really old-fashioned thing to do, and it kind of is, but I was inspired by a knitting page that came up on my Instagram, full of a community of girls and guys who knit their own clothing using really funky coloured wools and yarns. And when I saw what they were making, I was like, I would actually buy that jumper off you, but they don't sell them. So I learned how to make them, and it's frustrating in the beginning to learn. I learnt off YouTube. Give it a go. There's some nice stuff you can make. I would love to ask you a question and get your opinion on something, please. My question is, I'm 25, going on 26, looking to start my bag collection journey. I've seen your videos on starting a collection from about 2 years ago. I was wondering if you have any more, like an updated list of suggestions for newbies. I've budgeted £1,500 for my bag, or 1,500 euros. I initially thought of going with the Prada Black Saffiano leather mini bag. I've attached a picture for your perusal, and it's in Brown Thomas. I've been in there, it's a very nice store. It's an island, by the way. 1,500 euros, but you found it for 920 in Kildare Village, which is part of Bicester Village. And you go on to say that if it's the same bag as I've not seen in person, or part of the ones manufactured for outlet, something I've learnt from your videos. So basically what Simi is saying is she was going to go ahead and buy this Prada bag at 1,500 euros. She then saw it for 920 euros at an outlet. Outlets, in my opinion, I'm going to do a video on this actually, but outlets, some brands do make bags just for outlets, and sometimes the quality can be poorer, which is why they're a bit cheaper. Some brands also though do take end of line items that were not intended for outlet and they sell them at outlet villages, like Dior for example. Who would have thought? You can go and buy actual Dior stuff that isn't tats. Sometimes it is, but you can buy things that are pretty much nearly current and they're not outlet made. So actually, Simi, I think if you've seen this bag in Brown Thomas and then you've seen it at an outlet village, it's not unusual. I mean, I bought a Prada bag a couple of weeks ago at Bicester Village and I showed you it. That's a current bag. I think it's just been discontinued, but that's not an outlet bag. I've actually seen that on, I think it was My Teresa, I've seen that. I would love your opinion on if this is a good investment, especially in terms of resale value, which is your main concern, or would it be possible to please recommend something you think is better value in the long run? I'm looking for a black bag that I can easily dress up or down, and that's from Simi. So Simi, and I wrote back to Simi and I already said this, but the bag that Simi is interested in is so classic. I don't think that when it comes to financial investment that Prada does terribly well. That's just what I think. And my only experience in that is when I look at Prada on resale websites like Vestiaire. I've got a couple of Prada bags and I've never sold any. And from what I've seen, Prada doesn't really hold its own value. But I think, to me, when it comes to investment bags, it's two things. Yes, it is financial, but it's also, have you bought a bag that in 5 years' time you're still going to love and wear? Have you bought a bag that's so classic and so chic that it doesn't date? I always look at Devil Wears Prada. I was watching that the other day. It's a good crash out film, basically, that I really like. And that film is now about 16 years old, which is mad. But the clothes that they wear in it still look so today, because they're so classic. And to me, when I think of an investment bag, I also think of it from that point of view. So Simi, I would personally, and I said this to you, if it's the same bag, I'd definitely buy it at the outlet. And I think it's investment in terms of the fact that it's definitely long term. And I can't remember what you ended up doing. Possibly you did go and get it. The next letter is from Tanya. And Tanya is in Vancouver, in Canada, and you've asked if I've ever been. Do you know, I've actually never been to Canada, and I was going to go skiing in 2021, and myself and my friend couldn't go in the end because at the time in Canada, due to COVID, restaurants weren't allowed to open, and we were going to stay at this one hotel, but all of the restaurants in it were closed, and the hotel said, oh, you've got to go to the local mini mart, buy a sandwich and then go and eat it in your room. And for the price that it was going to cost us to go skiing, we were like, no, it's all right, we'll pass on that. So that's why I've never been, but otherwise I would have been. But you've said, dear Sophie, have you travelled to Vancouver? It's not the most style conscious city by any stretch, but it's certainly spectacularly beautiful with many outdoor activities and funky neighbourhoods. Vancouver is also a foodie destination and has lots of craft breweries. A couple of hours outside Vancouver, you can also spend days wine and cider tasting in the desert region of the province of British Columbia. I'm not writing to sell Vancouver to you though. I wanted to tell you how much I enjoy your channel and the diversity of your videos. And you started noticing that a lot of the content on YouTube is all pretty similar, but you go on to say that I am one of the exceptions. That is very kind of you, thank you. I know it gets difficult because in the YouTube world, a lot of videos end up being the same. You know, you come up with an idea and then it spreads, and then before you know it, you've got loads of videos that are all about the same thing. And I try and keep it fresh. I try and come up with ideas that I haven't seen have been done, and because there's nothing more boring than when everything's the same, and that's why any of you who have got any ideas as well, I always welcome your ideas. I love it when you write to me with a juicy story about having bought a fake and then how you got your money back, and I get to share it with you all. I love those stories, so keep those coming in. I'm writing to you for advice. I've been working on a graduate degree for what feels like forever since August 2016. During this time, I've taken breaks due to an unexpected health emergency, and then later because of increasing work demands. I'm going to finally finish my graduate degree in August. I've promised myself a trip to Paris because I love it there so much as a graduation present. While I'm there, I plan to purchase a bag, and I'm looking forward to a boutique experience. With the prices increasing, the decision as to which bag I should buy is causing me a lot of anxiety. Ideally, I'd like to buy a bag that I will carry for years, remembering my academic accomplishment. To this end, I do not want the bag to look dated in a couple of years. I also want it to be functional. For example, you say, I love my Epi Alma PM bag. I have a question. Do you consider Lorna as a luxury bag? I've checked, but those prices are also pretty high. Have you ever owned one or seen one in real life? I'm a huge fan of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, and it would be wonderful if someday also to have a Lorna bag, because that's what she wears. So the Queen only wears that brand, and I love that brand, and it's so exclusive and not spoken about. It is expensive, but it's one of those brands that's understated. If you want a pricey bag and you're sick of all the regular logos, go and have a look at Lorna. And I really like what they've done recently, which is that they've produced more bags in that classic, like the Kelly style, very classic, but they're doing them in younger, more youthful, more fun colours. So if you like that style of bag, but you want something a bit more jazzed up, but still classic, I actually think that's a really good brand. So that's what I think, Tanya, and I really like that brand. Would I buy one? I actually would, and you've just reminded me of it again. I love how exclusive it is. As I've said, I think the same thing with Bulgari. Their bags are, I know they're starting to do more advertising now, but I still think that advertising is at a level that isn't too much. You know, some brands like Dior, which you know I love, but whenever there's a new bag out, they get loads of people to push it all at the same time on the same day, and it can feel a bit saturated. But with Bulgari, I feel that they've got the balance right. They, from an awareness point of view, when a new bag comes out, you're like, oh, okay, yeah, I hadn't seen that. But in my opinion, it's not crazily pushed by loads of influencers at the same time, and I think they've got the balance right. So that's another really good brand, very classic brand. I think if you're going to go to Paris and buy a bag, if you are not thinking about Lorna, I would go, it's boring, but if you want a bag that's going to last you into the future, I would either go Lady Dior in black with either gold or silver hardware, or I would go a classic flap in gold or silver hardware, or I would go one of the bags from Louis Vuitton, which have been around for the longest time, like your Alma. You know, it's a really good example of Louis Vuitton, I feel, come out with lots of new styles. They've got loads of new styles if you go on their website, and they're always coming out with something more. And then sometimes some things get discontinued and then something else comes out in its place. Whereas I prefer it when you have brands that have got a smaller amount of designs, say like 5 designs, that are core, that are classic, that they always stick to. I personally prefer that. I don't know how you feel about it, but that's my personal thoughts. But that's what I think you should do. So thank you as well to everyone who's written, as always. I'm going to read out some more of your mail in upcoming videos. Hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.